Hello, my name is Madeline Gilmer, and I'm with the National Ocean Council. It is our job to ensure successful execution of the 2010 National Ocean Policy Implementation Plan. In summary, the implementation plan describes specific actions federal agencies will take to address key ocean challenges, give states and communities greater input in federal decisions, streamline federal operations, save taxpayer dollars, and promote economic growth. I'm here today to educate and advocate for the National Ocean Policy. I also wish to argue that new policy is not the solution to regulating overfishing. My argument is based on the fact that the overfishing conflict and supporting evidence has not varied significantly since the topic was first introduced during the mid-20th century. Therefore, the implementation of new policy that utilizes a different behavior-influencing economic approach in an attempt to obtain the original desired end of decreased fishing will merely yield these same unsuccessful results as past policy. Instead of throwing more policy on top of the already 100 plus regulations that are currently guiding the fishing industry, what we really need to do is change the public's perspective of the argument. By reframing and educating the public on the policy that is currently in place, while also redirecting funds in a way that derives greater efficiency and utility, I believe we will put ourselves in the position to better achieve our goal of ocean conservation. I'll present and outline the 2010 National Ocean Policy Implementation Plan. Once I've established the key concepts within the plan, I will discuss how these concepts compare and contrast with policy that is currently guiding the fishing industry. Finally, I will present what, in my opinion, is the most efficient way to gain public support, thus yielding the greatest possible impact. The 2010 National Ocean Policy Implementation Plan endeavors to manage conflicts between a growing number of ocean users, such as shippers, fishermen, military, and renewable energy developers, while also maintaining and enhancing the environmental health of ocean and coastal ecosystems. However, the problem this policy wishes to combat has to do with the fact that current laws and related programs have been enacted in piecemeal fashion over the course of many decades, resulting in a fragmented and inefficient ocean management regime. The Council is charged with developing cohesive action plans for 9 priority ocean objectives, which address regulatory priorities like ecosystem-based management, coastal and marine spatial planning, the Arctic, and climate change adaptation. Overall, the implementation plan is a common-sense, science-based blueprint for improved federal ocean management without implementing more regulations. The plan emphasizes the importance of cooperation and collaboration among federal agencies and with local planning bodies, and recognizes the need for additional data and research about marine environments. As ideal as this plan appears to be, it lacks detail on how exactly the government plans to make the fishing industry more profitable while also maintaining the integrity of ecosystems. The problems of current policy reside in the allotment of subsidies in a way that actually encourages overfishing. This fact is offset by the inability to obtain solid scientific data surrounding fish populations and the effect that overfishing has on those respective ecosystem species. Additionally, according to Ocean World's website, American fishing policy has set up marine protected areas. However, recreational abstraction of fish is still prohibited, as are certain types of commercial fishing. This clearly illustrates that the voluntary aspect of these laws are enough alone to promote overfishing. If stricter enforcement is applied to current rules, opposed to implementing new regulations, there's a good chance we'll begin to see fish populations rebound. In conclusion, it is due to this lack of information and overabundance of policy that I advocate for the 2010 implementation plan. The plan will reduce obscurities between licensing, international law, public opinion, and scientific data. It is my belief that before we can make significant progress forward, we need to analyze our current standings and work to gain public support. The 2010 implementation plan wishes to provide increased transparency of current ocean policy, which will provide the public with knowledge, thus setting the scene for a more proactive ocean policy discussion. Thank you.